Hey there and welcome back. So today we're going to have a look at this. Now I got this when I went visiting the Making Tracks exhibition at Chester, and there was a bit of a model shop there, and it was from Chester Model Centre. And as you can see, I got this one partially because obviously it was my 40th and this was £39.99, well, not even £40. So yeah, I thought this would be so cool to get. It's a old version, or should I say an older looking box version of one of the tri models that they did years ago. And yeah, so I thought this would be really cool, and it comes with a certificate as well. So let's get on the desk, let's have a little look at it. Cool. So I thought, you know what, let's actually take this one out of the box. So if we do this, now I kind of like this packaging because it does save a little bit, you know, with the environment and stuff like that. And I do actually prefer this a little. Now, I know people may say, well, it doesn't look as robust as the block of ice, but if you think about it, this has got a little bit more squish to it, a little bit more flex, and it's also a bit softer for the model to sit in, so I think this might actually be a little bit better. So, this is the train that we got. Now, as you can see, this is a new version of the old Westwood loco, or the little Westwood 040 that went with the larger train. And this is a absolute cracking little model. Now let me just adjust a couple of bits on this, because for some reason the sun has decided to come out now and it's gone super duper bright. So as we can see, looking at this, it is a railways or railroad type loco. You know, it is very basic. We can see here there isn't really any cab detail. That bit of a shine there is actually the motor. However, this is how these used to be, so I am kind of glad that they've done it in the way that these models used to be produced, because again, it's just a modern day replica. So as we can see, obviously we wouldn't expect a lot from this. It doesn't have springy buffers, but it does have a nice chrome plated bell housing. The name is completely gone. Completely gone. Oh my god. I do apologise. No, I've lost it. But with this model you can still see how good and how nice that they have finished it off. Got a bit of a coal load in the back. We've got nice shiny buffers at the back. We've got the old original style decouplings. Now these are moulded onto it, so it's a little bit of a shame. Obviously, you know, you'd have to replace all of this if something happened to it. But yeah, it's an absolutely cracking little locomotive. Now looking underneath, see, you've got silver there. Now I'd love to know if someone could shed some light on why that bit is silver. And as you can see, obviously it doesn't carry on to the body, which I know is how it looks. But yeah, it would be interesting to know why that is. So as we can see, we've not got much with the way of detail. We do have the brake rigging attached, and you can see there we've got the big motor fitted underneath, the more modern style motor. And yeah, it is still a cracking looking little thing. Like I said, there isn't a lot to cover with this, especially detail wise, because, you know, unfortunately it is one of those. It's just a little bit of a, you know, like modern day twist on the old style pocket rocket. So if we look at what we get with it, as you can see there, we've got the certificate. This is number 341. Does it say how many? Sometimes it says so many of so many. Let's have a look. Not that I can see, it's just got limited edition. If someone wants to let me know in the comments how many of these they did make, that'll be absolutely wonderful, and thank you very much. And as we can see, we've got our instructions. This has been done slightly different way. In fact, yeah, I don't know. Well, actually, yes, I do. Sorry, it's because of the way that this box is. But yeah, we can see here that we've got our little manual. Again, routine maintenance. There's not a great deal to be done or said with this, to be honest, because of the type of loco what it is. So you can see just how to take it apart. As you can see, this is like a universal one because we've got diesel here, we've got steam there. However, it is basically the same model. So yeah, that is lovely. And then you've got your little warning, important notice on the back, and all the televised suppression stuff. So yeah, that is brilliant. Now we do get with this a little detail pack, which is cool. So we've got a, I won't quite fully open this, being a limited set. But you can see there we've got a driver, a fireman, and we've got the 2 sets of hoses that we can fit. Now the only thing, looking at this, sorry, I've just done it off camera. Yeah, if you did want to fit these, the only thing with this being a shame is that, as you can see there, there's no floor to this. So I'm afraid if you were to fit these, unfortunately, in fact, there you go, you can see there, you've got the roof. If I poke my finger through, yeah, you'd have to find another bit of a way to put these on, really. So yeah, that's a little bit of a shame, to be honest. But I'm sure there's a way that you could do these. And, you know, for a small limited edition model sort of thing, I don't think it's that bad. I think these may be a little bit more just for the aesthetics in the box. But yeah, what a cracking little locomotive. But right, let's go and have a look at this anyway, down on the track. Let's just have a quick look, see how this moves. As you can see, compared to the older, do apologise, compared to the older 040s, this runs a lot slower. Now if we turn up the controller nice and slowly, there we go. So that's about as slow as I think we're going to get with this. You can see it's a little bit juddery. And one thing with these, obviously, because as you can see there's only 4 wheels on it, you do, or it is better to keep, or to help keep the track as clean as possible, because it's only got 4 points of contact with the track. Now it is a lot, you know, the clean, well, a clean track anyway, but the cleaner you clean, yeah, it's like a tongue twister. The cleaner you keep your track, God, try saying that after the better any local will run, but it is a bit more important for these ones. So as you can see, that's running at a far nicer speed. Now the thing is, if you know about the pocket rockets, you know how quick they can run. But let's try this one at half speed. Let's set it the right way. So as you can see, this one is running a lot slower. It is running very smooth, but it's not got that that speed that we all know and love from the pocket rockets. And let me see if I can just demonstrate this to you right now with the one we're going to run with this. And this is half speed on this one. Yeah, and he was going that quick, it's just derailed off to one side. Oh, brilliant. We'll sort that out in a minute. But yeah, this is a fantastic little locomotive. As you can see, as I've moved the camera, we've got a few little wagons to put with this, and that couples up absolutely brilliantly. And I will say one thing, it is surprising how strong that these engines are, because as you saw with that other one, it was pulling 7 wagons along with absolutely no problem. So let's set this one off, and then let's enjoy a bit of a running session, and then we'll come back to it if we send it the right way. And there it is, an absolute lovely little locomotive. I mean, yes, it would be nice to see this at a bit of a better price, but having said that, this is a limited edition model, so you know you can accept that it's going to be a little bit more in value, because obviously it is more of a collector's item. But it's such a lovely running little locomotive. I absolutely love this thing. And yeah, I will be honest, if you want something, not a limited edition like this, but if you want a train like this, a small train. Oh, and I did forget to mention, I do apologise, because it's a little 040, this will run on first radius with absolutely no problems whatsoever. That's what these were made for. And yeah, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, if you want something like this, or a little loco like this, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with getting one of the new ones. You know, modern technology, as you can see, they run fantastic. But don't forget to check out your little local shop, because I know mine has got an absolute load of these in, and I have got a few off him, and they're just so much fun to run, and they're different, and you can have, like I said, you can have tons of fun sending these flying around the track. So this has probably been a little bit of a short review today. There's not been as much detail to show on this, that and the other, but again, it's still a absolutely cracking little locomotive. So with that being said, thumbs up, like and subscribe if you would, that would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, we shall see you in the next video.